Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live and welcome to another Ask Me About Bolivar. For the last 2 or 3 months, we've been talking to businesses, letting you know exactly what they have to offer here, the owner, and some of the history on the business. Today I'm here with Cindy with Luminus.
Yes, Luminus Beauty Bar.
Luminus Beauty Bar, that's a tongue twister. And you've been in business since February at this location.
Correct.
Your new expanded shop, personal shop that you have. And you've actually grown and added a bunch of options for people now. Not only do you, with the beauty bar, you not only take care of health part and hydration, but you also have a hairdresser that can beautify the hair part, and you take care of the body part, I guess.
Correct, yes.
Let's start off by talking about, first, you're certified in all that we're going to talk about.
Yes, sir, absolutely. 100%.
Certified, tested, state certified if need be, everything, yes. No corners cut. Because, you know, there's a lot of people out there that advertise stuff, and it's secondhand. And, right. I'm not saying anyone here, but you see it in the news and stuff. And so, you know, one thing about Team Bolivar, we stand behind our advertisers, and I can tell you this is a first-class operation. But let's start off first with, it's hot out. Mm-hmm. Hydration.
Yes.
People are on the beach, they're drinking all day, correct. Or they're even drinking water all day, but they're out in the sun, they're sweating, mm-hmm. and they get done, and it's just like, the next day they can't get going.
Right.
They're dehydrated, and you can pinch your skin and see that. I know when I used to have my weld truck in the summertime, it was unbelievable how much water we went through in Gatorade. But what can you do to help someone on Sunday morning before they make that drive home to help them rehydrate?
So we can give them an IV hydration, and we can add a whole bunch of vitamins in it, like the B's, vitamin C, glutathione, amino acids, mineral blends, and stuff just to kind of replenish the body.
And when I've been talking to you down there, a lot of people, as soon as they start the IV, before they leave, they're already feeling better. And I've heard Brad talk about it, that, mm-hmm. man, as soon as she was done, I was feeling better.
Yeah. Yeah, most people start feeling better after about 20-30 minutes of getting an infusion.
Because it's going right into the vein.
It is, and it's refreshing the body. It's replenishing all of everything that you've lost. If we're outside, a lot of people, we're supposed to drink 6 to 8 bottles of water a day.
Right.
And we don't. And if you're outside sweating, you're supposed to add 1 to 2 bottles an hour while outside, and none of us are doing that. So.
And I always thought, well, I'm drinking tea, that has water in it, but with the caffeine in it, that's even worse for you.
It is.
Soft drinks, water, coffee, any of that isn't as good for you as just pure water.
Correct.
Okay, we're on the beach, but maybe I want to look better next year for the beach. You're also doing skinny shots.
Correct.
Or that's what a lot of people call them, skinny shots. And we were talking before we went on camera, and since February, you keep track of every one of your customers and how many pounds they lose every week.
Correct.
Do you ever have to chew on some of them because they actually go up instead of down every once in a while?
Well, sometimes, you know, I mean, I want them to reach their goals, you know, so I try to hold them accountable. I mean, of course, you know, we all have our bad cheat days, and it's healthy to have those days, you know, but I want them to reach their goals just as much as they want to. So
how many pounds, now listen to this, how many pounds have y'all lost? And this is all your customers since February, since you opened this shop. How many pounds have you lost through this week?
Like 937 pounds.
That's like unbelievable.
That's crazy if you think about it. 937 pounds, almost 1,000 pounds since February.
How does the shop work? Do you start off with a little bit and a little dose and then build up? And then at some point, do you reduce it? Do you go cold turkey? Let's talk about how the process works and how long it works.
Right. So you come in every week and you start off at a low dose. And we have both semaglutide and tirzepatide available. You start off at a low dose, and depending on, your progress, we can increase the dose. And then, once you reach your goal, we can titrate down. Some of my clients who have reached their goal come in once every 2 weeks. I have a lady that comes in once every 6 weeks and gets a low dose just to maintain.
Just to help keep.
Yes. Yeah. And then I have some that have, they've reached their goal, they've cut cold turkey, and they haven't regained their weight because they're maintaining the same eating habits. So
Is that
I've had
part
a lot
of the process?
Success.
Is changing your eating habits instead
1,000%.
Instead of going out and having sugar donuts for breakfast, you might have bacon and eggs.
Well, yes, bacon and eggs, or maybe like a fruit bowl, or some oatmeal, or exactly. I mean, learning healthier eating habits is ultimately, how
everything works.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
The shots are basically a tool to help you eat healthier, and it definitely works.
Okay, so now you've got their hair done, you've got them in top shape for the beach for next year, or maybe the Christmas party this fall, or maybe things didn't go good this year and they need help. But now we've got some tattoos and some unwanted hair we want to get rid of, and now you're certified for laser hair removal and tattoo removal. How's that work?
And it's amazing. It's permanent hair removal, and of course, it takes several sessions. Some people, after one session, see a decline in their hair growth, but typically it takes about 6 to 8 sessions, depending on what part of the body. We can do the legs, we can do the face, the chin, the back. We can do a Brazilian, etc. Arms, armpits, all of that. So, and with the tattoo removal, it also takes several sessions and stuff.
So on the tattoo removal, does it completely wipe it out so it just looks like a normal arm or leg or something?
Yeah, there might be a slight shadow left behind eventually after the last treatments. But yes, it totally eliminates the tattoo.
And when we were talking before, this doesn't do anything to the skin. It's actually affecting the ink in the tattoo.
Correct. That's right.
So does it matter what kind of ink it is?
It doesn't.
Okay.
My laser does black ink, red, green, yellow.
All the colors?
Yes, all the colors.
Great. Is there anything else health-wise? You talked about shots. We're winding down summer, coming into fall, and then winter, and a lot of times there's been some flu going around already. Is there anything you can do if someone's just not feeling right? Can you test to see what vitamins they lack, or do you just, here, let me help you and give you a B12 shot or a C shot? How does all that work?
So the majority of us are walking around vitamin depleted, mineral depleted, like 1,000%. We don't eat enough healthy foods, and we don't take enough vitamins and minerals to replenish our bodies. So, I don't have the capabilities at this time to draw labs and check. I will hopefully in the future, but they can go to their nearest doctor and have them do a vitamin check. But I do have a lot of my clients come because they're getting over a flu, or they're starting to get sick, and so they want to nip it in the butt. And so I give them a high dose of vitamin C and zinc, and a lot of the vitamin Bs, and all of that helps to support the immune system, and it just kind of gives you a boost to help conquer whatever infection or virus you're fighting.
Great. Well, if people want to get more information, and let's go over location, because y'all have a fabulous place in the strip center here, actually right down from me, right next to the smoke shop and catty corner from Tia Juanita's. What hours are y'all open there, and what's the address there?
So it's 2275 Texas 87, Suite 18B.
Okay.
And we're open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 5.
Okay. And do you take walk-ins or you take appointments? What do they need to do for the best results?
So for my services, I take walk-ins.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yes, I do. And I take appointments too. You know, for Miss Leslie, she's booked literally solid at least like a week in advance. So if you want your hair done or anything like that, you've got to call her at least a week.
A week in advance.
Yeah, a week in advance to get in for sure.
You do a lot on social media, so people, if you run any specials or anything, they can keep up with that on your Facebook and Instagram pages, can't they?
Correct, yes.
Great, great. Well, for more information, please look them up on social media. Stop by and talk to her because she's a wealth of knowledge about the skinny shots. She can explain the differences in them, walk you through the process on the best results, and talk to you about how much weight you want to lose and how to accomplish that, both with the shots and by eating, adding to it. You know, we all have unwanted hair, and what better way to get rid of it? Because the more you shave it, the more it grows back and the faster it grows back. So why not get it removed? And we've all made those decisions to get a tattoo that maybe down the line wasn't the best choice. Well, now you can get rid of it here in Crystal Beach, Texas with Cindy. So we're going to head on out. Cindy, thanks for joining us. Did we cover all the new stuff?
Yes, sir.
We got it covered today. We're going to head on out. We'll be back next week with another business here on Bolivar Peninsula. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.